Lamplight Audiobooks presents A Last Goodbye by Dee Yates, narrated by Caroline Guthrie. Chapter 1. Turn of the Century. A low, strangled moan halted the shepherd in his progress to the barn. His border collie Tess, sensing the hesitation, gave a staccato bark. Overhead, a near full moon dimmed the brightness of a sky full of stars. The hard ground crunched beneath the man's boots as he took one step, two, towards the noise. The floor of the valley sparkled white with frost. Before and behind him, the outline of the hills ran in black peaks and troughs into the far distance, at which point the two sides seemed to coalesce and enclose the farmhouse and its scattered buildings in a huge amphitheatre. Duncan knew that appearances were deceptive. On a rare sunny day in summer, he had taken the afternoon off and walked the track eastward with Janet. The season's lambs were growing fast, and older sheep, newly shorn, grazed lazily in the warm air, the sound of tearing grass interrupted momentarily as they had taken a few startled steps away from the approaching shepherd and his wife. In front of the couple, hills had parted slowly to allow them access, folding in behind them as they ventured further. There had been no alteration to the undulations, no diminution in the deep clefts dividing each from the next and giving birth to the water that grooved and gouged the land as it raced to the Clyde. Neither had there been any increase in the scattered farmhouses, whose owners eked out a hard living with the help or hindrance of the countryside around them. But that unspoiled day, in a singularly warm summer, when he and Janet had lain together in the warm heather, was far from his thoughts as he stopped again and listened. In the distance, the cheerful gurgling of the stream caught his ear now, and the shepherd felt suddenly less alone in this wide expanse of whiteness. Here and there, the meandering water gleamed in the moonlight. The moan came again, and after a pause, a third time. He cursed softly under his breath. He was a mild man, not given to swearing, not given to saying much at all, but he had been looking forward to a night's uninterrupted sleep with Janet in his arms. Janet, so near her time, like most of the flock scattered across the valley floor and up the slopes around him. He had only stepped outside to check on the dogs before settling down for the night. But if he failed to respond to the cry, there could be a dead lamb or two by morning. He saw her by the water. He saw the ripples in her swollen abdomen as she lay on her side. With each moan, she lifted her.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?